All right, y'all. Welcome back to Say What Sunday. Let's not waste any time. Let's get to the song. 1, 2, 3. Hey, ooh, say what, say what, say what. You know that I like it. Welcome back. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not. I'm trying to get to 200K. I would like to see it. I would like to see it. If you are new, this is Say What Sunday. This is a weekly pop culture show segment where I give you my commentary, which includes some savory opinions as well as an occasional roast, because hurt people hurt people. And speaking of hurt people, that's terrible. Mr. Nicki Minaj, Kenneth Petty, he was charged for not registering as a sex offender. Now, even though the LAPD has thrown this out, his federal case is still underway. This couple... Okay, so my parents still love each other, but all my friends who come from broken homes told me that when their mom started dating someone that they didn't like, it didn't really seem like their mom cared that much. It's just like, so what, this nigga ate all your Cheerios and won't let you use the iPad. Like, I love him. That's just the energy that this gives me, because no one is here for this guy. Honestly, I'm not here for the dude either. I don't even know him. But what I do know is that if I was Nicki Minaj, I wouldn't be attracted to someone who was a whole ass sex offender. Like, that seems like a red flag. It seems like a last straw. It seems like a third strike kind of thing to me. I've never been attracted to toxic masculinity. So I think that also accounts for something. Petty moved to California in July 2019, but did not register as a sex offender within 5 working days of moving. Petty's sex offender status, stems from 1995. Damn, he was out here for years. Okay. When he was convicted of first-degree attempted rape. As New York State records show, Petty was 16 years old at the time of the crime and has served time in prison for the offense. I don't have many opinions on this. I don't like homeboy. That's all I know. Yikes. So, no pun intended. Bag talk? Bag talk? I just know that that's part of that song, and I really like that song. But I don't really like your husband, Nicki. I just want the music, but also, like, break up. You know what I mean? It's never too late. Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner and all her Swedish and Irish ancestors decided to do like a Beyonce inspired photo shoot. I don't know if she disclosed that it actually was supposed to be inspired by Beyonce, or if the internet was just interneting and saw this shit and was just like, oh, that's a nigga fish. We know that. Kylie Jenner took some photos and she looks very similar to Beyonce. She don't look like Beyonce. All the blacks online saw these photos and reacted, as we often do when we see bullshit on our timelines, which happens daily. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't care about you and your winged liner. As a black woman, surprise if you're new here, I'm a black woman. I'm not a Boy Scout. It is exhausting to constantly see people take what they want, almost like a cafeteria, like a buffet. It seems like our culture is just a buffet. For people to come in, pick over us, grab what they want, and then go. I'm almost like too tired, too exhausted to have like real feelings about this. But obviously they're going to keep doing it. Like, it's almost like there's no point, because they're going to keep doing it. This is literally how they've built a fan base and have acquired the adoration of black men all over the world who want a slice of that trans light skin puss. It's just like every week y'all bitches like look different. It's like this week is Beyonce. Next week it's Georgia Smith. The week after that it's gonna be, I don't know. It might be Lisa Leslie. Who knows which nigress is going to be on your vision board for that week. It's almost like the Kardashians, Jenners, both all involved. It's almost like they're doing it on purpose to almost desensitize us from it, so that when they do it, they can just nigga fish. in peace without us giving so much backlash, because this happens so often. I'm so tired of going back and forth with people on Twitter. I don't do it anymore. I don't go back and forth with people in the shade room comments. I don't do that shit anymore because I'm tired, because I know it's going to happen again. And it just feels calculated at this point. It just feels like they're just doing it every week so that it gets to a point where we just no longer react because it's just normal. I mean, it's kind of getting to that point now, if we're not already there. So I don't care. I'm going to continue living my black ass life in peace, and I'm not going to interact with this shit. And I've been so mad for so long. I don't have any more to give to this. Do I hate everyone in this Say What Sunday? I guess. What season are we in right now? Are we in Pisces season? Oh, that must be why. Viral ice cream licker sentenced to 30 days in jail. I wish y'all would just love yourselves and understand that you are enough, and understand that all the likes in the world and all the follows in the world mean absolutely nothing but a paycheck. And I highly suggest y'all go to therapy, read a book, bitch, download Tumblr and read some quotes to love yourself, because sis, what the fuck is wrong with you? You went to a store, and it did say that he went and he did buy the ice cream that he licked. Father recorded him licking this damn ice cream, and I hate influencers. Y'all suck so much. I just want y'all to be good at something. I want you to have a talent. I want you to have a story to tell. Maybe your hair do like that, and you want to show people how to do your hair like that. Like, I just want y'all to do something else. But just doing things for shock value is not enough. And also, it's fucking gross. What the fuck is wrong with you? Ice cream is delicious, and ice cream didn't do anything to deserve this, okay? I just discovered a couple months ago Bluebell ice cream, specifically the banana pudding flavor. And I don't have time. You guys, I don't have time to talk about the magic that is this ice cream, because this isn't about that. But I don't know if this is just the blackness in me, but you deserve to go to jail. I'm sorry. No, you don't deserve to go to jail because it was a victimless crime. Oh, actually, it's not. You were a victim of your self-esteem. I don't think you should have gone to jail. A hefty fine, maybe. But I don't, just because this is so goddamn gross. And girl, we got corona in the air. We don't have, what? I see my life flash before my eyes before I touch a doorknob now. So this behavior will not be tolerated. This behavior should absolutely be punished. However, I don't really think that jail is necessary. However, I do think it's necessary because ew, like, that's what gets me. Y'all could just be good at something. I think I read something else about a YouTuber pretending his girlfriend was dead and like making videos about how sorry or about how sad he was about this like fake ass dead girlfriend or something. And then he like ordered another girlfriend online. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all are so weird. Like, there's no reason for me to get so many compliments about, oh, Jade, you're so real. You're just so honest, because you're supposed to be, regardless of whether or not you're online or not. You're going out of your way to lie to people, to uphold this narrative that is not true, and a narrative that's just weird. It's weird. Why are y'all okay with your reputation being this? And there's no reason why I should get so much goddamn praise over being so authentic. It's just so real. You know what I mean? Because everyone should be, just as a person, just period. But this is just desperate and weird. Gross. Bitch, you need some help. That's from 17 again. I doubt any of y'all will get that. But
you need to go home and thank the Lord your mommy and daddy haven't kicked you out of your house. Looking like the devil himself. You need some help.
So I'm sure y'all have heard about all this Megan Thee Stallion shit about her label, getting her into a really bad contract a few years ago when she first came out. I know Jay-Z is getting part of the blame of this because of Roc Nation and everything. But one thing I want to comment on is that all of y'all commenting and messaging Megan and leaving all this shit about like, well, you should have read your contract and all this other shit. Y'all have no idea. Contracts are literally worded in a way, they're worded to confuse you. They're worded in a way, literally like reading a contract that was written in 2020 is like reading something that was written in the fucking Constitution. It's just like, thou shalt not forbid under the circumstances of, like, it's just a lot of words. It's a lot of extra words that are not necessary. It's a lot of like saying the same thing 16 different ways. Like, that's why lawyers exist, because there's people that are, it's almost like code in a way, where it's just like there are people that are trained to be able to read these contracts to really understand what it is that it's saying and what it is that it is requested of you. Also, if you were a starving artist, I'm not saying that Megan was starving. I don't know what her situation was at the time, but usually most new artists, when they get a record deal, when someone wants to offer them something that's going to be able to have them do their art full time, a lot of fucking people are gung-ho about it. I've signed bad contracts before, they just didn't have consequences to this degree. And then also I haven't made millions of dollars, millions, like Megan Thee Stallion has. And I'm happy for her. I just want some money too. And this is a story that started earlier this week. So she actually did get to put out her music on Friday. And I really hope that this gets negotiated into a better deal, or at least like this ends up working out for her in some type of way, because she's too good of an artist. She's very talented. We're all on this Megan Thee Stallion wave. We all trying to drive the boat and some more shit. I can't even swim, but hell yeah, I'm trying to drive that boat. And I haven't actually listened to Sugar because I've just been so buried in work this week. But let me know if it was good. I mean, I'm not really surprised. I saw y'all on Instagram story rapping along to the song, finger guns and some more shit with your tongue out and your teeth showing and your $30 grills. And so it looks like y'all had a great time, but y'all let me know what y'all thought of it. Let me know what you thought of this video. Leave comments and stuff down below. Subscribe, por favor. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. This sun is doing a thing. I gotta go. And I will see y'all in another video very soon. Bye, girl.